Pi, the global cryptocurrency. Fiat currency is a legal tender where its value is backed by the government that issues it. There is no commodity such as precious metals of gold or silver that is backing its sovereign currency. Fiat currencies have no limit on their supply. There is no intrinsic value. The first country to use fiat currency was China around 1080 and then spread to other countries after it must be protected from being counterfeited, and the supply of money must be managed appropriately. For the US, we have the Federal Reserve. Today, China is now creating its own digital one, using blockchain technology to do it. For the rest of the world to follow, only time will tell. However, the technology is superior to what we use today, as it has the ability to track every transaction that takes place, which goes into the realm of privacy, where governments can have even far more control than they already do today. Where anything spent is tracked. The value of the currency is dependent on the sovereign currency and how that country's economy is performing. Countries in political disarray with a poor economy will impact their interest rates and the confidence that their citizens have in the sovereign currency the government is issuing as legal tender. A weaker currency will impact the prices in commodities, where inflation is bound to occur. This directly impacts consumers in the goods and services they need. The country's sovereign currency must have the ability to be a store of value for purchasing power, where it is reliable today, as much as months from now. The value is stable in the sovereign currency that builds in the confidence of the citizens to desire to use it, where it grows in the ability for them to trust it, which ultimately lowers the volatility of its purchasing power. The amount of money that circulates, the interest rates of money loaned out, and the liquidity and the ability to access the currency are all vital to the success of the fiat currency. The idea of a global currency has been attempted. Today in our world, we have over 180 sovereign currencies that exist worldwide. Many people do not realize that the United States is not the only country that uses the US dollar for all goods and services that are offered within that country. It is the official currency in El Salvador, the Federated States of Micronesia, Marshall Islands, Palau, Panama, the Caribbean, Netherlands, Ecuador, and East Timor. It is also the medium of exchange that is accepted in many other countries around the world, even though it is not the country's legal tender, which spans a variety of countries, but not a majority of all the countries that exist today. The euro is used by 19 different countries where it is accepted and it is their legal tender. It has also been adopted by several overseas county and territories of the countries in the European Union. How much money is there? It depends on how one defines it. There is narrow money and broad money, where narrow money is physical money such as banknotes, coins, and money that is deposited into one's savings and our checking account. The total is around 50 trillion US dollars. If you are speaking in terms of broad money, which goes beyond just physical money, such as digital money, or money held in easily accessible accounts, the number is over 100 trillion US dollars. That's right, 100 trillion US dollars. Some believe money is anything that can convert into fiat money, such as cryptocurrencies, gold supply, and the investment of funds that are invested into financial products and their derivatives. If you look at it like that, we are looking at an amount in the quadrillions. You might be asking right about now, how much is a quadrillion? It is in the amount where 1 quadrillion is equal to 1,000 trillion US dollars. Allow me to really put this in perspective for you. Bitcoin's total market supply cap is about 175 billion US dollars worth. Many people think this is an astronomical number, but it is nothing in comparison to the total amount of money the world is utilizing today. It is literally a drop in the ocean. It makes a difference. But no one will notice when you really understand exactly how much money there is that exists in the world today on a global level. The money that every person owes, and that every country owes, amounts to over 215 trillion US dollars, with the last third of it being borrowed in the last decade. Money that is invested into real estate, particularly commercial real estate, which is wealth that people can see with their own eyes, is lacking in comparison to stocks or derivatives, amounting to only 29 trillion US dollars. The amount of money invested into derivatives alone is estimated to be between 544 trillion 1.2 quadrillion US dollars. It holds more money than all the stock markets across the world combined, which is around 73 trillion US dollars. The world's gold is about 7.7 show you in US dollars. As of May 6, 2020. There are about 1.87 trillion US dollars worth of Federal Reserve notes in circulation. BR currencies have unlimited supplies. Sovereign currencies such as the US dollar pose challenges in becoming a world currency, where during an economic boom for a country, its sovereign currency will be desired more internationally. This occurred in the 1980s with the Japanese yen. The euro, though, is powerful. In December 2006, it surpassed the US dollar in the combined cash value in world circulation. As of today, there is no single global currency in the world that is utilized worldwide, where it is used and accepted. The issue that has prevented it regarding a sovereign currency from achieving this, in the past, is related to a global central bank having control over such a currency, which governments will control such a bank. Can every country in the world come into agreement to establish a world monetary policy? The rise of digital global currencies from cryptocurrencies is an alternative, as it is not controlled by any government. But through a truly decentralized form of it, every person would have a part in helping to build it. Its technology would eliminate the ability to counterfeit it, and the cost to use it would be very minimal, with the right cryptography technology integrated into the blockchain. Therefore, when it comes to Pi, for it to really succeed, where it is used as a global cryptocurrency, where millions, if not billions, will use it daily for goods and services. It must be like fiat currencies get constant people that use it less, where if they use it less, where they use less of it, it offers them more where anywhere in the world, it is accepted so that all people will desire to use it. Where such a system is built for the people, by its people, not by governments, and not by banks. You shouldn't have to pay more to use your own money, yet everyone does. Because there was no other option. Until now. If you'd like to learn more about Pi, stay connected as I go deeper into what Pi is doing, and how it can help you as well as many others. Until next time, stay mining and stay smiling.